Steps to weld GTAW. Safety precautions. 1. Wear appropriate personal protective equipment, PPE, including welding helmet with appropriate shade, gloves, welding jacket, and safety glasses. 2. Ensure proper ventilation in the welding area to prevent exposure to welding fumes and gases. Equipment setup. 1. Gather the necessary equipment. GTAW welding machine, TIG torch, tungsten electrode, filler metal, ground clamp, gas cylinder, usually argon, and appropriate welding materials. 2. Install the appropriate size and type of tungsten electrode in the TIG torch and ensure it's properly tightened. Selecting the welding parameters. 1. Set the welding current and voltage on the welding machine according to the material and thickness you're working with. Preparing the base metal. 1. Clean the base metal surface using a wire brush, sandpaper, or chemical cleaning to remove any dirt, rust, grease, or other contaminants. 1. Cleanliness is crucial for a sound weld. 2. Ensure proper fit-up between the pieces to be welded, leaving a small gap if required. Selecting filler metal. 1. Choose an appropriate filler metal as per WPS or that matches the base metal in terms of composition and mechanical properties. Shielding gas setup. 1. Connect the appropriate gas supply, usually argon, to the TIG torch. 1. The gas flow rate should be set to provide adequate shielding for the weld puddle and prevent contamination. Starting the arc. 1. Position the TIG torch at the starting point of the weld joint. 2. Depress the foot pedal or press the torch switch to initiate the arc. 2. The tungsten electrode should not touch the base metal during this process. Welding technique. 1. Maintain a consistent arc length, usually around 1/8 inch, 3.2 mm, by adjusting the torch angle and distance from the workpiece. 2. Use a slight weaving or circular motion to evenly distribute the heat and create a wider weld bead if needed. 3. Control the welding speed to achieve proper penetration and fusion. 3. Too fast can result in insufficient penetration, while too slow can cause excessive heat input. Adding filler metal. 1. Dip the filler rod into the weld pool at a slight angle and add it as necessary to fill the joint. Completing the weld. 1. Continue the welding process along the joint until you've covered the entire length. 2. Avoid crater cracking by gradually reducing the welding current and filler rod as you approach the end of the weld. Cooling and inspection. 1. Allow the welded joint to cool naturally or use appropriate cooling methods to prevent distortion or cracking. 2. Inspect the weld for defects such as porosity, cracks, or incomplete fusion. Post-weld cleaning. 1. After the weld has cooled, clean the weld bead and surrounding area to remove any slag or contaminants using a wire brush or appropriate cleaning tools. Remember that GTAW welding requires practice to achieve quality welds. It's important to maintain proper technique and ensure a clean and controlled environment for successful welding outcomes. Thanks for watching.